What is going on, YouTube? I'm Choctopus, and we're back again, once again, with more Pokemon Duel, and we have a lot to talk about because two new banners just dropped, and I guess Pokemon Duel is kind of moving into this dual, banner thing because the last two banners have been dual banners, so I'm kind of hoping they keep this up. There's a lot of new figures coming out, and there's a lot to talk about. So today we're going to cover the banners that came out, and first of all, more importantly, if you've been holding off on buying gems, there's an 80% sale. I already bought mine, so I can't even show it to you, but there's an 80% sale going on right now for like $10 or something. You can get maybe 1,200 gems. I think that's what I purchased, and we're going to use some of them today. So let's talk about some of these banners that just came out. So we're going to go into boosters, and the first banner is primarily like a fairy banner. Some new units in here. You have MAGEARNA, or MAGEARNA. I'm probably butchering that, but with newer Pokemon, I've not really said any of them out loud, so if I'm mispronouncing it, let me know in the comments below how you do it. Mr. Mime, one of my favorite OG Gen 1 Pokemon, and I like to consider myself, well, I think I am. I'm a Gen 1er, as people will call me. I'm partial to Gen 1 Pokemon, mainly because it's what I grew up with, and I've been with Pokemon since the beginning, and there's so much nostalgia tied to Gen 1 for me, so anytime I see some of my favorite Gen 1 Pokemon, I'm excited. So Mr. Mime, I'm pretty pumped about. You have Togedemaru, Mime Jr., and then some of the Tapus are making a return. Tapu Fini, Tapu Bulu, Primarina, Brionne, Popplio, and Xerneas. So let's talk about some of the new ones, primarily the new EXs and rares, because some of them have pretty cool, they're pretty cool features. So this one right here, Steel and Fairy type, MAGEARNA, or MAGEARNA, has an ability called Soul Heart, and this one is pretty unique. Haven't seen it yet. It's a scaling damage, depending on how many Pokemon get knocked out. So late game, this Pokemon's dealing a lot of damage. So this Pokemon deals +3 damage for each time one of your Pokemon has been knocked out. This Pokemon can remove curse markers and cracked markers by tagging. So cracked markers are new. I don't know what they are yet. I'm going to look into it, and hopefully, I'll know by the time we start a match or two, so I'm not taken, by surprise. But this Pokemon, very useful late game, and I'm hoping we see more Pokemon with scaling damage, because I think that's unique, and it adds another variable to the mix. Let's see. So a lot of white on here. They got 8 points of miss. They have 40, which is Dazzling Gleam. Opposing Pokemon adjacent to this Pokemon spin, and if they spin a gold attack, they are knocked out. That's cool. So if they have Pokemon bunched up, you hit one, and if there's a bunch that have gold, they're gonna spin, and then they'll get knocked out as well. Chain reaction. So Floor Cannon. If the battle opponent is knocked out, this Pokemon returns to the start of the duel state, excluding evolution and special conditions. Alright, then you have Shift Gear. Until the end of the duel, this Pokemon's MP becomes 3, and its blue attack becomes a miss. So if you hit Shift Gear, you can move quicker. You get that 1 extra MP, however, the miss, becomes 28 as opposed to just 8. So, I guess there has to be some downside to it, some weakness, and that's it. So let's move on. Let's talk about Mr. Mime, which I think I'm more excited for, to be honest. Mr. Mime, Psychic Fairy, Invisible Wall. Opposing Pokemon cannot pass this Pokemon, nor a continuous succession of your Pokemon adjacent to it, with an MP move. So if you set Mr. Mime up in the middle of the middle of the map, and you have 2 Pokemon on the side, he kind of sets up this invisible wall that protects them against Shuppets and any Pokemon that have these MP moves, which I feel like every Pokemon has now. So Mr. Mime is a good counter to that. Maybe not necessarily the strongest unit, but a good utility and support unit for situations like that. So let's take a look at the wheel. We have 28 purple, which is on Mysterious Wall, the battle opponent, or 1 opposing Pokemon adjacent to a succession of Pokemon adjacent to this Pokemon becomes confused. That was a lot to say. Then we have 4 in Miss, 20 in Dodge, 4 in Miss, 8 in Miss, and 24 in Psychic, which deals 50 damage. Pretty straightforward stuff there. like I said, probably not the best Pokemon to knock anyone out with, but, you know, it's a good utility. Okay, so let's talk about the other one. This one I'm really hyped for. So we have the Scissor banner, and we have Mega Scissor in here. So they dropped Scissor and Mega Scissor in the same banner, which is dope. Then you have the evolution going up to Metagross, and then Mega Blaziken, Magnezone makes a return, and Magneton. Very happy about a lot of these units, especially some of the ones returning, because I don't have Magnezone, but, you know, for an electric deck, Magnezone is pretty much a staple. You know, it makes it pretty strong. So let's take a look at Scissor first. We're gonna go backwards here. Then we'll look at Mega Scissor. Okay. So Bug Steel and Steel Breaker is the ability. If a battle opponent of this Pokemon spins an attack of 130 or more damage, attach a cracked marker to the battle opponent. Don't really know what cracked does yet, but this is a good counter for any of those high damage dealing units. Let's see. We have 4 and Miss. We have Crushing Squeeze. If the battle opponent has a cracked marker on it... Oh, here we go. This Pokemon takes no damage, and the battle opponent is knocked out unless it's a Fire-type Pokemon. Ouch. Bullet Punch, 32. That deals 60 gold attack. You have 4 in Miss and 24 in Dodge. So I could see this at level 5 being really strong, having absolutely no miss. And then let's take a look at Mega Scissor. So Crimson Alloy is the ability. This Pokemon can MP move over other Pokemon on the field, okay? If the battle opponent of this Pokemon spins an attack of 120 or more, attach a cracked marker, okay? So its attack becomes its passive when you evolve it. Your Bug-type and Steel-type Pokemon get plus 10 damage. So a pretty good... It looks like they're kind of setting up leaders for teams, and Mega Scissor would be a pretty good leader as it would strengthen a Steel and Bug-type team. So let's see. We have Crush of Doom. If the battle opponent has a cracked mark on it, exclude... Oh, wow. Just going to straight up delete Pokemon here. Exclude from the duel unless it's a Fire-type Pokemon, Bullet Punch, and Dodge. Okay, so pretty excited about a lot of these. You know, I'm hoping we can pull some today. We have a bunch of boosters that we're going to open. I have 1 ticket, but first, before we do that, we're going to go into the loyalty booster. We're guaranteed an EX or higher. So let's see, 50% chance for an EX or higher in exclusive loyalty boosters. Okay, so I lied. Maybe it's not guaranteed. Maybe they dropped it. But let's see if we get something good here. Now, you guys know what to do. You've been watching for a while. I hope if you are new here, we like to do group box openings. If you have any boxes or tickets or gems or whatever, open some with me. If you get anything good, drop it down in the comments below. Hoping to pass off some luck to you. And also, if you did get anything from either of these banners, if you already did your box openings, let me know what you got. All right, so let's see what we're going to get here. It was 50%, so let's see. Okay, we're going to get another Mimikyu. I think that's my 3rd one. Not too happy about that. I mean, I have a bunch, but when that Gym Cup comes back, don't mess with Mimikyu. Mimikyu is strong. Okay, so we're gonna avoid the 10 packs. I know a lot of you said do the 10 packs, but I don't want to because I feel like the rates are better. And I know they're guaranteed, but I want some of the new units that are in here that are not in the 10 pack. So we're gonna start with the single exchange, and then we're going to do 2 quad openings, and hopefully we'll get something good here. All right, so this is our warm-up. Let's see what we're going to get. All right, let's give it a couple extra taps. All right, here we go. That's what I'm talking about. We're going to get a gold to start, and we're going to pull... Hey, we got a Breon. New unit for me. We'll see. Maybe we could pull a Primarina here, but if I had to pick one unit, I want Mr. Mime. I love Mr. Mime. Mr. Mime seems to be a great unit in this, and it adds some great utility. So let's see. Maybe we can get one. We got 8 boxes left open. Sorry, I had a math in my head real quick. All right. Let's see. All right. And be sure to smash that like button if you haven't yet, and give me some of your luck. So let's give it a couple extra taps. So this is going to be one of our blue boxes. And we're going to pull a Goldeen. Goldeen, Goldeen, Goldeen. And let's move on. Next box. There we go. We got a Poplio. Not my first one. So if we can pull Primarina, we'll have the full evolution line. Let's see. Gold. No rainbow. Lapras. More like Crapras. Sorry. I'm just kidding. I like Lapras. Lapras, the last time I used Lapras, actually did very well for me. So, let's see. Come on. Show me some rainbow. There it is. A Manaphy? Really? That's okay. I have a Manaphy, but I'll take another one. Desperate times, and we got a hurdle jump and 200 materials. So, all right, we're going to do one more, and let's see. Come on, I really want to get this Mr. Mime. All right, so, again, we can still got plenty of gems left. We're probably going to do 3 videos, so there's a lot of booster videos, booster box opening videos coming out this weekend. So if you are new here, please consider subscribing and helping me get to my goal of 5,000 subs. All right, so first one. Let's see. Stay in blue. Come on, let's save all of that energy for the last one. Sea King. All right, we have Goldeen. We have Sea King. Let's see. Next one, another blue box. Let's bust that open. And we're going to get a Stantler. I thought I had a Stantler already. It says new, but I'm pretty sure we got one of those. I could be wrong. Maybe I just remember seeing it in the last banner. Delibird. Alright, last one. What's it going to be? Alright, come on. Flip it over. We got a nice Rainbow Flash going to give us a Tapu Fini. So that's my second Tapu unit. I have Tapu Bulu. Now I have Tapu Fini. I forgot what Tapu Fini does. But I know it's a good unit. Let's take a look. Let's see. Can I? This ability... So, Misty Surge. This ability only valid on your turn. This Pokemon can MP move past non-fairy type Pokemon on the field. When this Pokemon is on the field, your water type Pokemon you may move them from the bench. They may only move a point 1 step away from an entry point. This ends your turn. Pokemon within 2 steps of this Pokemon are not affected by new special conditions. So, it kind of has a shield that protects some of the other Pokemon. I like all these. Dazzling Gleam, okay, Muddy Water, the battle opponent, and one neighbor directly behind it are knocked out. Or knocked 1 step back and gain weight, sorry. And then we have Pony Wish, which is you may select one of the opposing Pokemon. If you do... if you do, this Pokemon and selected opposing are excluded from the duel. So you kind of make a sacrifice there to get rid of probably an annoying unit. But that's all we got for this video. If you enjoyed it, make sure you smash that thumbs up button. Hopefully you got some good pulls as well. If you are new here, please consider subscribing. You can follow me on social media. Links are in the description below. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram. Those are the 2 I use the most. We have a Discord channel. Come chat. And we'll see you in the next video. Thanks for watching. You're awesome. Have an awesome day. Later.